Russell. And he's going for the oop here. And it's Green missing.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Now here's Russell. Tries a 10-footer. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Garnett's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Salon, hounded by Wright. Pass to Hughes. Here's Garnett. Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2. And here's Russell. Back to James, and the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul of the game. Wallace, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Walker comes in for Wright. The Pelicans making a switch here. It's James on the wing, covered by Smith. Takes a 3. Oh, James knocks down the triple.
Well, LeBron is a guy who can score from anywhere. He's comfortable taking long-range shots.
Booker, pass to White. Back to Booker. Here's Camby, watched by Wallace. Shot clock at 5. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
New Orleans shooting their 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here. He's perfect from the line this time.
Well, a big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Now, here is James. He has 7. There's the triple. That shot missing. Pelicans trail by 9. Pass to Garnett. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Smith outside. Here's Camby. Second chance effort. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
And here's Russell from deep three-point land. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. The Clippers on top. They lead by 7. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And get ready for
some bench mob. They've been on one, giving those starters a breather, and it's providing instant offense.
An interesting poke. And that'll do it for us.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. You got to like what we're seeing from LeBron James.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
LeBron James out there with Walker. Then it's D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Jalen Green. And it's Wallace in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Now here's White. Booker for 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Wallace has got his 7th rebound here tonight. James passes to Russell from downtown. That one is off.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
It's going to be on LeBron James. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game. Pass to Garnett. Here's Camby. Watched by Wallace. Here's Garnett. Shot clock at 6. White for 3. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now Russell. He's guarded by White. Three-pointer. And it's Russell. That time on the assist by Green. Russell's got 6.
I like how competitive Russell is. When you make a three-point shot and he's got the ball in his hands, he's going to come right back at you.
Now here's Smith. He has 6. Back to Booker. Smith outside. Pass to Camby. Walker pulls down the board. Walker's got 4 rebounds in the game. Russell finds Walker. Down low. Here's Wallace. And the ball out of play. The Pelicans will have it. Pelicans trail by 7. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. White, the pass to Garnett. Back to White. Picked by Smith. Fires from deep. White can't hit.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
Booker against Russell. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Garnett's got 6 rebounds in the game.
The team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Here's Camby. And the layup falls. Camby's got his second basket.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Outside Russell. Walker, a screen on White. Russell from outside. The rebound by Devin Booker. Booker's got 4 rebounds now.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
Here's Garnett. Shoots over Walker. Garnett, that's good. And now just a 3-point Los Angeles lead. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Russell deciding where to go with it. Here's James. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. James has got 9.
This has been proven. It's a scientific fact, and it's hard to stop LeBron James from scoring.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Carter, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And the Pelicans also making a change. Miller's checked in for White. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. For 3, Smith. And the three-pointer goes. He's got 9.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Now Russell. He's got 6. And there's James from the arc. No, 4 for 9 from the floor now. For New Orleans, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. There's a screen. And he's going for the lob. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession here. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. 6 to shoot. A nice shot by Smith.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. The 3, James. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got 3 assists now in this one. James against Miller. Pass to Garnett. Over Walker. Again, the Pelicans good for 2.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
At least in the second half they have been. The first half wasn't played anywhere near this intense.
James, left side. And the Clippers again with a bucket.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Pass to Garnett. Shoots over Walker. The bank shot, no good. And so it's Walker with it. He brings it up for the LA Clippers. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Outside Carter. Here's Wallace. Wallace. It's good on the putback. Now it's a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Smith outside. Pass to Garnett. Back to Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Just wow. A monster flush from the big man.
Here's Russell. 6 points for him. This one for 3. He drops it from range. Russell's got 9. And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Clippers on top, leading by 5. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round 1 game continues. So for New Orleans right now, Derek White out there with Miller. Then there's Al Horford. Then it's Smith. And it's Salon in at the power forward position. Here's Miller. And he nails that one right through the heart. Miller's gotten his first bucket of the night. The Clippers lead by 3. Outside, Green. There's a screen. Lets it go from deep. Horford pulls it in.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Smith with a screen on Russell. The drive by Miller. Smith right side. Back to Miller. White against Green. Passes along. Takes the 3. Right with the board. And for the Clippers, they're shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Carter got it from about 16 feet. And the Clippers lead by 5.
That was not an easy move. I mean, especially against that length.
Yeah, I don't think he even sees a taller defender out there. Just a gifted scorer.
White can't hit. So it's Los Angeles now. Outside Russell. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Gotta hold firm or you're gonna get a call.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Walker's checked in. To the paint. Here's Camby. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Outside Russell. 3-pointer off the mark.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Oh, there's the alley. And rejected. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker. And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Some changes for Los Angeles. Wallace comes in for Jaquez. And James is subbed in for Russell. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, well, Willie Green had some advice for the team over that last break. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense. That's how we'll get this win. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Knocked away. James inside. Outside for Green. Another shot. They get it again. James, a good look. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Incredible feel for the game. LeBron knows when it's his job to set the tone offensively.
Pass to Garnett. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. All right, right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
What a performance from beyond the arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
D'Angelo Russell, he's checked in for Carter. And the Pelicans also making a change. Smith's checked in. The three, James. It's hauled in by Garnett. Garnett's got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Camby. Now here's White, guarded by Russell. That's tipped. White with it. Smith finds Booker. Here's Garnett. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Pass to James. James with the focus.
And LeBron James is going to take every crucial possession over. Outstanding shot there.
Pelicans trail by 5. Outside White. Inside. Here's Garnett. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Los Angeles leading by 5. Outside Russell. It's deflected. There's a minute 34 left in the game. To the middle. Here's Garnett. And the layup is good off the glass. Garnett's got 10 points in just the second half.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close, he's getting the ball.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
You're so talented. There's very little Russell can't do. It's just about the consistency, but the talent is all there.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
Here's White. Pass to Garnett. Shoots over Walker, and that's off the glass and in.
How huge is that bucket? When in doubt, get it to the big fella.
The more that you level up in the game of basketball, it becomes about the matchups, identifying the weakest link, and then exploiting it. Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the Bucks.
Down low. Here's Garnett. And it's in. And now they trail by just 4.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Green, the pass to Walker. They double team Walker. And stolen by Booker. White looking it over. To the paint. Here's Garnett. Walker with some nice D.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Some padding here on the free throw line. Some good work.
And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And he lobs it up. Stolen by Russell. And so they foul intentionally. First free throw is good. And that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's an 8-point ball game. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. The 3 is up. Wallace pulls it in. And they start out the postseason with a bang, a big-time victory.
The attitude they came out with was aggressive. They wanted to set the tone from the jump.
You say, does that stop?
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Miami will get the first possession. A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Duncan is out there with Elijah. Then it's Stockton. And there's Carter. And it's Bowen in at the 3.
Yeah, nice timing there on that catch and shoot. Jordan with such a musical rhythm to his game.
Duncan with the screen on Giddey. Three-pointer from Stockton. Bangs home the trifecta.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Tatum. Elijah with the block. Carter against Bamba. Pass to Duncan. Here's Bowen. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Elijah almost, but it rolls out. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Jordan, the pass to Giddey. Outside Tatum. Over Bowen. And the basket by Tatum.
And this is what Tatum does best right now. Create space in the mid-range area and use that high release point to just shoot over the top of the D.
Now here's Stockton. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Stockton's got 5 points so far.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now Stockton following the three-point attempt by Michael Jordan. No problems knocking that one down.
This offense is at its best when Stockton is running the show and creating for others.
Smith outside. Pass to Jordan. Down low. And the dunk by Bamba.
And how about the 9'6" standing reach Bamba has? I mean, it's unguardable this close. Dunks it with such ease.
Stockton kicks to Carter. Back to Stockton. Elijah with a screen for Stockton. No good with the triple. The Heat have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Smith outside. There's the triple. Elijah grabs the miss. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the San Antonio Spurs. Duncan outside. Here's Bowen. Back to Duncan. 6 to shoot. Over Smith. And that one's good. Duncan.
You got to honor Duncan from the mid-range. When he's got space to shoot, he does not hesitate.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for the Heat. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Ginobili, he's checked in for Carter. Bamba finds Smith. From the arc. Rebound, San Antonio. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Ginobili. Rebounded by Tatum. The Heat trail by 3. Pass to McConnell. Jordan outside. Miami no good on that time either.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now here's Ginobili. Makes it off the glass.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Outside Jordan, from outside the arc. That's good. It's McConnell with the assist. Jordan's got 6 points.
There's a ferocity and intensity to Jordan, but he also has the finesse and skill.
Stockton passes to Ginobili. 1:35 left in the first quarter. 5 on the clock. Pass to Olajuwon. Yes, that goes in.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
The Heat trail by 4. McConnell passes to Smith for 3. And Ginobili pulls it down. For San Antonio, they've gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Ginobili on the wing. Back to Stockton. Jordan against Ginobili. Pocket 6. To Olajuwon. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Jordan.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, and you're not going to just have the green light for long if you're chucking up bombs like that.
Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Teardrop shot, and the call on the shot sends him to the line.
When you talk about guys who just know how to play the game, Stockton at the top of that list.
And the Heat with some changes. Bam Adebayo is checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Christie comes in for Smith. And it's Childress in for Michael Jordan. Jeff Green is checked in for the Spurs. Heinrich comes in for Bowen. Now, here's McConnell. Still yet to score. Tatum on the wing. Back to McConnell. Over Stockton. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Spurs lead by... And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here. What do you think they've been doing or not doing?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
So with Jordan on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Bam Adebayo is out there with Tatum. And there's Josh Childress. And there's Christie. And it's McConnell in at point guard. Now here's Tatum. Pass to Adebayo. The Heat need to get a shot off. Tatum's shot is off.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
The Heat making a switch here. Giddey's checked in. Spurs also with the sub. Carter's checked in. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. They trail by 7. Giddey with the screen on Green. There's Tatum. Great D that time from Green.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Now here's Giddey. Nothing on the board. Pass to McConnell. Adebayo with a screen for McConnell. Over Green. Miami no good on that time either.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Now here's Ginobili. Back to Carter. Over Christie. And it's Carter missing. The Heat trail by 7. Right side Tatum. McConnell finds Giddey. Pass to Tatum. Rebounded by the Spurs. And the wide open shot from Ginobili buries the long-range jumper. Ginobili's got the lead up to 10 now for the Spurs. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for T.J. McConnell. San Antonio also making some changes. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Green, and Stockton subbed in for Ginobili. Now here's Giddey. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Tatum. Beyond the arc. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Stockton against Giddey. Stockton kicks to Carter. Sohan, the pass to Heinrich. To the middle. Shot clock at 5. Here's Stockton. Over Giddey. Stockton's shot is off. The Heat trail by 7. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Adebayo against Duncan. The 3 from Tatum. A rebound by the Spurs. Duncan's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from, and that soft, delicate touch near the rim.
Christie drains it from beyond the arc.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
To the paint. And the dunk by Sohan.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Christie the pass to Giddey. Christie with the screen on Stockton. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Stolen away. Adebayo against Heinrich. And Adebayo sends it back.
Oh, great timing on the swat by Bam. That's something the coach would love to see even more of.
Pass to Giddey. Here's Christie. There's the 3. Vince Carter grabs the miss.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
A shot by Stockton, no good. The Heat trail by 8. Left side, Tatum. Bamba kicks to Adebayo. Heat moving the ball around. Adebayo with a screen for Bamba. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And the closer to the basket Bamba is, the more effective he is. Outstanding at using his size inside.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Smith comes in for Bam Adebayo. And Michael Jordan subbed in for Christie. Then for the Spurs, Olajuwon's checked in for Jeremy Sohan. And Bowen subbed in for Kirk Heinrich. Now Jordan. After the missed 3 from Tim Duncan. The shot's good. Giddy's got his first basket of the night.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Carter outside. And Stockton, here we go. Miami grabs the miss.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Jordan outside. Rebound, San Antonio. Duncan's got 6 rebounds in the game. Carter dishes to Stockton. Shot clock at 6. And that one drops. Stockton's got 9 points. And here are the Heat now. With 1 on the clock. He can't get that one to fall. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's San Antonio leading by 5. And we've got more action coming your way after this break.
They're hitting at a high clip. Some shots have been wide open, some tightly contested.
And as the ball continued to fall through, taking a look at how... Thank you for being with us.
NBA Playoff Round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. You have to like what we're seeing from John Stockton.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
His performance shows no sign of any nerves. Great job controlling your emotions.
So with Ginobili on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Carter. Olajuwon is out there with Duncan. Then there's John Stockton. And it's Bowen in at the small forward position. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. That one is off. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. San Antonio leading by 8. Stockton with it. Top of the key, Duncan. It's stolen by Smith. To Giddy. And that's a foul. They're called on John Stockton. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Stockton against Giddy. Tatum kicks to Jordan. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Jordan with the jam.
And right there, you see how quickly MJ gets into the air. Yet another one of his natural gifts.
Carter looking around. Duncan outside. And Duncan throws it down.
But he just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Smith against Duncan. Pass to Tatum. Back to Smith. To the inside. Here's Jordan.
Just a great job by Smith, keeping his eyes down court, knowing where his teammates are.
Duncan outside. Shoots over Bamba. No good from Duncan.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Giddy, the pass to Smith. Fires the 3. And that comes off the assist by Giddy. Giddy's got 3 assists in the game. Carter, the pass to Duncan. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Tatum kicks to Giddey. And three from Jordan. Rebounded by Bowen.
Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far.
Here's Stockton. The shot comes out. Great D that time from Tatum. Smith with it. Picked up by Stockton. Jordan outside.
The drive, the willpower of Michael Jordan is on a completely different level. He is competing every second he is on the floor and always looking for any way he can beat him.
And so Jordan nails both of them.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Duncan outside. Pass to Bowen. Picked by Olajuwon. Here's Bowen. Guarded by Tatum. Duncan, the pass to Olajuwon. And he banks in the layup. Here's Giddey. And that's a foul called on John Stockton. That's foul number 2 for him. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for the Heat. Manu Ginobili's checked in for the Spurs. Here's Tatum. He has 5. McConnell finds Jordan. Basket good. Jordan's got 8 points in the quarter.
As a player, a rough first half, look, it can wake you up. Sometimes it leads to much improved play in the second half.
And stolen by Jordan. Drives to the hoop over Ginobili. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Here's Stockton. It's hauled in by Smith.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Jordan inside. He's covered by Ginobili. Jordan's shot is off. McConnell against Stockton. Olajuwon outside. Duncan outside. Bowen the pass to Stockton. Pocket 6. Over McConnell. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Stockton's got 11 points.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
McConnell passes to Jordan. Smith against Duncan. Tatum kicks to Smith. Jordan outside. Kept alive.
And at almost 7 feet tall, Bamba is hard to cover, and he's adept at getting these calls inside.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. The Heat making a switch here. Adebayo's checked in. Green's checked in for San Antonio. Heinrich comes in for John Stockton.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Heinrich passes to Green. Heinrich sets a screen for Green from past the arc. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Adebayo passes to McConnell. And here is Jordan. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. It's stolen by Olajuwon. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Ginobili can't hit. And here's Miami. They're on a 15-6 run. Olajuwon against Jordan. Adebayo with the screen on Olajuwon. He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
Shooting two.
Free throw good, Jordan. So both teams changing it up here. And both free throws good for Jordan. And so it's Michael Jordan making things happen for the Heat. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We come back right after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round one. So with Jordan on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Christie. Josh Giddey is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then it's Bamba, and it's Adebayo in at the fourth. Here's Giddey. It's hauled in by Ginobili. Ginobili's got his fourth rebound in this one. Carter finds Ginobili. Now, here's Stockton. His three-pointer's off the mark.
He knocked down a three in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break.
Pass to Adebayo. Here's Christie. He's covered by Stockton. Christie against Stockton. Giddey with it. Trying to find Bamba. He gets it to him. And it's blocked. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touched by Poole. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
A few possessions in the fourth quarter, just over a minute played.
San Antonio ball.
Spurs trail by 5. And here is Ginobili. Stockton from outside. And he recovers it. Poole with the screen for Stockton. Here's the floater. It's hauled in by the Heat. Bamba's got his fifth rebound right now in the game. Carter against Christie. Pass to Giddey. Just 5 on the clock. And the dunk by Bamba.
Smart play there. Well-timed roll to the basket. Bamba's got intelligence off and on the court.
Ginobili the pass to Green. Here's Stockton. Plenty of space. Stockton can't get that one to fall.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Giddey against Ginobili, and Giddey gets it to go.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus.
If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your move.
the Heat with some changes. Josh Smith, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Tatum comes in for Christie. And Michael Jordan subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. He told us, guys, I need you all to come together right now on both ends. This game is not over, and you need to go out there and take control now. We'll see how it looks coming out of the timeout, guys.
Thanks, David. Stockton against Giddey. Stockton kicks to Carter. Back to Stockton. That one falls, coming off Carter's feed. Carter's got 3 assists in the game. Now Giddey. Smith outside. Jacks up a 3. Hits it from three-point range. And the Heat lead by 10.
And the execution has just been off defensively here in the second. Play after play, it's almost as if they're a step slow.
Stockton from outside. It's hauled in by Smith.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Back to Tatum. Here's the 3. Rebound, San Antonio. Duncan's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Inside. With the fadeaway. And no good. Trying to use the glass. The Heat leading by 10. Smith dishes to Jordan. Over Carter. Tim Duncan with the rebound. Duncan's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. On the wing, Stockton. Giddey defending.
And the giant wingspan of Bamba strikes again. Just fantastic at spiking shots in a variety of ways. Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
It's good.
Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Here's Jordan. Smith trying to break loose and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Jordan outside. Pass to Giddey. Down low. Here's Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Here's Stockton. Now Duncan. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton. Stockton's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Outside Jordan. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the 3. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
And so Jordan nails both of them. And so Stockton will bring it up for San Antonio. A 12-point game.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down. And what will be a win here in Game 1 of the series for the Heat.
It didn't look like a game that was going to work out for them, but man, how things changed in a hurry.
Man, I'd say it was gutsy, Kevin, in terms of what they were able to do in that comeback. An incredible amount of fortitude when facing all of that adversity. And not just to come back, but how about to come back and win going away?
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jordan.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. And he sinks the second.
Couldn't hit them all, and they need every point they can get.
Pass to Adebayo. And here is Childress. Fires the three. Rebound by Serbiak.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
Ginobili had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And Miami can just let the clock run down here. McConnell scanning the floor. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. And you got to feel good about getting each and every game here in the postseason.
You know, Kevin, each game is just so significant and magnified. This has got to feel really good.
And now let's catch up with David Auld. Thanks so much, David. And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony.
Great to have you with us for the playoffs. So the Pistons will get the first possession. Now let's check out the starters for the Detroit Pistons. Dyson Daniels out there with Thompson. Then there's Christian Wood. Then there's Holland. And it's Yao in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Bagley passes to Alexander Walker. And now the Pistons in transition. Thompson, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt. And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Thompson against Thompson. Bagley, a screen on Thompson. Shoots over Thompson. Rebound Detroit. About a minute played here so far in the first. Daniels passes to Wood. The ball's knocked loose. And stolen by Bagley. And they're on the break. The 3 from Thompson. Here's Howard. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Pass to Daniels. Here's Holland. Now Wood, covered by Alexander Walker. Wood misses. The Nuggets have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. The 3 from Thompson sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
There they go, finally able to drop one in on their 4th try.
Pass to Daniels. They set the screen. Now Wood. 6 on the shot clock. On the attack, Bagley lays it up and banks it in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him. Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Detroit calls timeout. Thompson outside. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Look, you never want to foul a jump shooter. And guys, hear me on this. I'm pretty sure Clay qualifies as a jump shooter.
Both free throws good from Thompson.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
The Nuggets have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Thompson outside. Shoots over Holland. Thompson's shot is off.